How to use Google Fonts on your website. If you build your website with a website builder like Elementor, Shopify, or Wix, you probably already know how to do that because you can do that very easily from the dashboard. But if you still need to do that manually for some other reason, maybe you're using another framework, or maybe you need to load a font that they don't have there, let me show you how you can do that in few steps. Visit fonts.google.com and you'll see this screen with many fonts, and we can choose any one that you like to apply it on your website. Now for this demo, I prepared an HTML file and I have this editor, and we're going to do that right now. Let's choose font. We can filter if we like a specific typeface, for example, sans serif. Let's go with Inter. Click on the font and then get font and then get embed code. Here we have two options, link and import. Link is to load it from the HTML and the import is to load it from the CSS. I'll show you both. Let's start with this one. Copy the code, paste it here on the page, save it, visit the page, and it's not working because we're just loading that, but we didn't apply it to any of the HTML elements. For example, we didn't say I want the H1 to have this font. So to do that, we need to write CSS. So we can say I want the H1 to have the font of Inter. This is how we write it in CSS. Save the file, and now only the H1 will be with the Inter font. Now we can say also I want the P tag, and now it's working. Now if you want all the elements, we can say star, and that's going to apply the font to the entire website. So that's working. Now let me show you the HTML option. We can load it from the HTML. I'm going to copy the code and I'll remove this option, and now we can put it in the head tag, save the file, and it's still working. This is just another way to do that. Now if we wanted to load another font, we can go back and select another font and it will give us the code for both of them, and then we can paste it. But I'm going to show you another way. For example, I know this line is loading the Inter font from the CSS, so I'm going to clone this line, and let's say I know a few Google Fonts names I'm familiar with. So for example, Poppins, you can just type the name of the font right here, and then for example I can apply for H1 I want Inter, and for the P tag I want Poppins. So we are applying two fonts on the same website. So the H1 should remain and this one should be Poppins. I refresh the page. Now we see a different font that is applied to the P tag. So this is how to load Google Fonts on your website.